Good day, everyone, and we are on our second day of the tournament. Good day, everyone. We are here on our second day of the tournament at Stratagem Gauntlet. Yesterday we had Rocket Alfie, Mercenaries, moving on to the next round. Sadly, we had to let Bad and Blinks go since they were not able to qualify for the next round. Today we'll be having REEZUS versus LEXIE, and due to a sudden change in plans, we'll be having ULTRONSMITH facing apologies. Due to a sudden change in plan, we'll be having ULTRONSMITH facing STAR instead. But for now, we'll be heading into the match, and let's go. So we've seen that REEZUS has a Zap spell, it's Valkyrie, Goblin, Executioner, and we're having LEXIE playing a Goblin Demolisher with a Knight. So how is this going to go? Oh yes, now we're seeing Barbarian being dropped, counter the Goblin Demolisher. That ended very fast, and Rocket used to prevent LEXIE's Archer Queen from moving anywhere closer. Again, the Valkyrie being stopped, presented here, and the Miner being demolished. But still, REEZUS has taken damage, and so has LEXIE himself. How is this game going to end? We don't know. This is too early for anyone to say anything. We have a Tesla being, used to stop any advancement from REEZUS. Another Executioner dropped with a poison spell, but again countered. Unfortunately, REEZUS still takes damage from that on his left tower. An Archer Queen has been dropped once again. How is REEZUS going to respond to this? Is this going to go into overtime just like yesterday? We do not know. But an Elbow charged Valkyrie is being dropped, also with Barbarians, for a Goblin Demolisher from LEXIE and a free spell. An Executioner once again from LEXIE's side. Oh, now we can see everything he has on his deck. Here you can see he has an Hog Rider, a Tornado spell, and the poison, Barbarian. Oh, the Knight has been dropped once more. Currently, if this ever goes to overtime or a tiebreaker, REEZUS seems to be at a disadvantage. But would he be able to do something before it ever reaches that stage? And now we are in sudden death. REEZUS has been taking a lot of damage. Oh, more damage. More damage. It seems Lexie's challenge with Archer Queen and Goblin Demolisher has been showing this level of, let's say, attack power. But most of the damage has been coming from his poison spell. Lexie has dropped a 9th and 10 darts. But again, an Evo charge Valkyrie seems to be doing much more damage. Unfortunately, we don't think that's enough. His Archer Queen is being stopped. Oh, it wasn't stopped. It wasn't stopped. REEZUS is taking way more damage than is expected. Lexie's defense is solid tight. He hasn't really taken any damage since, he's broken. The poison spell is doing its work, stopping REEZUS, try call it troops from moving any closer, but at the same time, another avalanche. Wow. Okay, now finally REEZUS seems to be taking, Lexie seems to be taking damage, but hey, it's not enough. The poison spell seems to be doing its most. If this even goes into a tiebreaker, which it seems it should, well, sadly REEZUS seems to be on the losing end there. Lexie takes this current, round within the first duel round. Can REEZUS bring a turnaround? I do not know, but based on the previous decks used, REEZUS is at a disadvantage currently.
Yay.
A Little Prince card has been dropped. Wait, sorry, I don't think I got that right. No, yeah, that's not a Little Prince. Well, REEZUS seems to be making a comeback, and I spoke too early. Oh, he is making a comeback. Drop the bag. And the Golden Knight. Lexie's Valkyrie seems to be taking much more damage. A bush has been dropped. The Goblin Cage, well, since the Goblin Cage did its job, REEZUS seems to be more on the defensive compared to the earlier match, and we are seeing the Goblin barrel in and stop the game by Barbarian. Okay, the Goblin Cage didn't do much, but now we are having a flying machine to counter REEZUS, Lexie's evasion. But damage seems to be equal on REEZUS' side, more or less on Lexie's side. Zappies have been dropped, and the Golden Knight has been dropped also. Log. Slow down REEZUS' approach. Once again, Lexie's attempt at using Goblin barrels to invade has been stopped with REEZUS' Barbarian. Flying machine. Oh, okay, that was a lightning spell all the way from Lexie's side. Well, the Golden Knight has dealt much more damage. Is this going to be an heavy damage? And we have Royal Orcs being dropped once again. Yeah, damage seems to be on the side of REEZUS during this match. Is he going to make a comeback? Being stopped by a Barbarian. is quite. Oh no! Now finally. Oh, okay. I spoke early again. Royale guards are coming in. Flying machine against a Valkyrie. Is it going to work? Golden Knight again with the damage on Lexie's tower. Lexie might lose this version of the match. Both of them suddenly seem equally matched, and again destroyed with a barbarian. Goblin wrestler, Goblin Page is doing the damage. Can do. Royal recruits also doing their damage. How is this going to end? And a flying machine once again from REEZUS' side. Valkyrie is being taken down one way or the other, and we have Royal Orcs coming in for a final demolition. Are we going to see a 2 crown? Okay, it's just 1 crown, but that was very close. And this match goes to REEZUS 1-1 inside the single round. Who is going to take this round home? We do not know. Okay, we had a miner coming from both sides. Moving barrel on REEZUS' side with a vampire bat, and we are having a. I hope I'm not getting it wrong. A prince, yeah. A prince all the way from LEXIE, but it has been stopped by both the effort of REEZUS' tower and an ice wizard. Damage coming to REEZUS, to LEXIE. Bandit against a Mega or Death Knight. Yeah, Death Knight. Apologies for any mistake there. The miner from behind, but being stopped by Goblin Gang. This is quite interesting. These guys are, countering each other quite early during this match. REEZUS' defense has been taken out by Firecracker, and the Goblin Gang are also invading him. A bandit versus a catapult. I do not know who is going to win, but it is being used to counter against a dark prince. Now we have all the cards on board, and damn, the dark prince and the prince itself is attacking. Oh, these towers are getting the most of it right now. For some reason, both of their left towers are not being attacked. And REEZUS is really facing the highest amount of damage right now. He has gone down all the way to 504 tower points. Okay, Zappers has been destroyed, and now we have the Firecracker coming all the way in. So we have the cannon moving in to counter, and yeah, counter is heavy, pure, correct, 100%. But now the left side of LEXIE's towers are being damaged. Was this a wise decision on REEZUS' part? Actually, since his tower is going through the most right now. Unfortunately, it seems that was not a wise decision. His tower is getting hit very fast. And yes, LEXIE takes this round with a 2-1 point. An impressive match. We'll be waiting for them to get into the second round of the match. For that, let's take a break. We are back. So let's do a minor review on what happened during this previous match. You can see that both players are really equally matched. Although LEXIE did take REEZUS by surprise during the later half of the first round, but REEZUS was able to take a comeback shortly after the first round that was gained by LEXIE himself. This itself is showing that both players are equally matched. As you can see on the leaderboard, REEZUS had the second position on the roster due to 6 appearances, and LEXIE had the 4th position on the roster due to 4. Are we going to see these two titans move on to the next stage of the competition, or are we going to where are we going to wish to go? I mean, you guys can show your predictions in the chat section. Who do you think is going to take this round? Who do you think is going to come out on top? These are big giants in the community themselves, and as you can see by their pretty, should I say, similar strategy, it just seems LEXIE seems to have an edge over REEZUS. Counter is much. It's the Archer Queen and Mega Knight combo. It seems to be dropping regularly. During the first match, unfortunately, first part of the first round, REEZUS couldn't stop him then, and he was doing slow, deliberate damage with poison spell, lightning spell. LEXIE seems to be the type of person that plays it out gradually. He doesn't want to put anything to chance. We are waiting them to start the second leg of the match. How are they going to match? How are they going to play this? How are they going to win? So, where is our next champion going to show up? Oh yes, they are back into the match and we are joining in. So they have begun, and as you have seen, LEXIE has dropped in a Goblin Demolisher, and Archer Queen, it seems, is using the same set of cards from the previous match, while REEZUS has dropped in his Valkyrie, Barbarian, and Rocket. Now we are seeing skeletons coming in at this place, and a miner all the way from LEXIE with his poison spell. This seems to be like a signature move we'll be seeing throughout the match. Poison spell, miner, Archer Queen. I think these are this guy's strongest suits. And then you have the Goblin Demolisher, who is going to come in. And now we are seeing the Executioner from REEZUS is playing. and he has shown up. We just have 2 cards left on both sides that we do not know what they are going to drop. And the tornado spell seems to have come in. The executioner took out the Goblin Demolisher. And now he is being countered by a Knight. But Rider is going in and he's trying to counter. Well, he was trying to get to Lexie's tower. Unfortunately, he was countered by a Tesla. And we have the Goblin Gang all the way from. Wait, am I right with that? Yeah, I don't think I am right. Whoever dropped that Goblin Gang was interesting. Goblin Drill. So we have the Goblin Drill from Lexie himself, and now we are seeing a rocket. Boom! Taking out the Archer Queen. An Executioner and one Orc Rider being countered by a Knight. Oh, the Orc Rider is dealing damage, and now Lexie has his tower down by 1,352. Although now Lexie seems vulnerable, we are having an evil Valkyrie coming in, but the Goblin Drill is dealing as much damage as it can, and I don't think that is enough. But the Archer Queen is going to be facing the Executioner and the Barbarians. Oh, this is quite interesting. The tornado. Okay. So now we have moved into sudden death. I mean, it doesn't seem anybody is a piece of cake here. And Lexie is getting it heavily. I do not know what REEZUS strategy is currently, as his tower seems to be doing fine, but this is Clash Royale. Anything can happen. I'm not trying to sound like this is football, anything that can happen, but this is Clash Royale. Because right now, his right flank is being, should I call it, at a disadvantage. Like I said, anything can happen. We are having network problems as usual. This is annoying. And we are coming in once again. We have Flying Machine, Zappers, Golden Knights, Royal Hog, Barbarian on the side of REEZUS. REEZUS tower seems untouched this match. And then we have Giant Skeleton, Goblin. Oh, I just realized I haven't turned off my screen. This is apologies for that. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Okay, we are back online. And now we have a Giant Skeleton coming all the way in with a Goblin cage all the way from REEZUS. Zappies and yeah, Wizard, Fireball. Okay, nice one with the Golden Knights from above. Okay, Royal Orgs all the way from REEZUS, destroying the Goblin Hut. Yeah, that seems to be been a mistake from REEZUS' side, and he drops out with a Barbarian. And we have the Royal Giants coming out the way in, but being stunned by Zappies. This is quite the strategy. He is not allowing him to fire anything at all, making the card entirely useless. But is this an evil charged? Okay, now we have the Royal Orgs coming in, with the Zappies still working out. I don't think if Lexie is not able to do anything about those Zappies anytime soon, it will be damaging. And now we have one crown. Are we going for a double crown for all the way from REEZUS? Is this going to be a complete takeout? This has not happened since we started this tournament. And well, 2 crowns all the way from REEZUS, and he wins this round. That's insanely good. And this time around, unlike Lexie's match where it was a 2-1 situation, we have REEZUS going in with a 2-0. Is this a what do you call this thing in football? It's a remontada. I don't know what is going to happen here. This is a reverse sweep. we do not know, but we are going into the third round of this match. Who is going to come out on top, REEZUS or LEXIE? We do not know. We are waiting for them to begin the third round. What would we see? How would this go on? I have no idea. Both players are good in their own way, and until then, let's go on a talk. And we are coming back into the match. REEZUS and LEXIE are back on board. Okay, this is going to be the decider of the entire match itself. And the skeleton barrel has been dropped to counter the golem cage, with archers being dropped all the way from LEXIE's side. Now we have goblins. Okay, that has been cleared. Zappies are coming in. Are these Zappies going to be what are going to change this match? Royale recruits in. Skeleton Knights in. Flying Machine in. Barbarian in. Cannon in. This is interesting, honestly. I'm actually quite impressed. Both players are going for their best troops. Archers are coming in. Who is going to deal the first damage? And that's I thought it was going to be from LEXIE, but both sides have not dealt any damage to any other side so far. Golden Knights charging in. Is he going to? And the first damage comes all the way from REEZUS himself. Like I said, is this going to be a reverse sweep? Skeleton barrier coming in. Finally, damage has been done to. Okay. It seems this is a good counter for skeleton barriers. Now we have the golem cage, golem moving in, and the barbarian drops in, stops the move. LEXIE is on a limping leg right now. I mean, he was dominating during the first round. This is the third round. The first of it again, I keep repeating during this tournament. Archers coming in. And yeah, mortar has been released. The counter. Okay, Royal recruits coming in. Skeleton barrier finally gains a head in, and they land at. Okay, that was too early. I think I need to calm down with this and watch this scene more before I state anything. I cannot give any, statistics right now. What is going to happen? Mortar is being demolished by the Golden Knights. And we're having the goblins charging in to meet the Goblin Knights. Zappies coming in once again in clutch. They were the ones that helped REEZUS in his previous match. What is going to be the result here? And we have the Goblin cage there being targeted by a mortar. We are going into overtime, it seems. Finally, overtime, 2 minutes more. Are we going to have a decider in this first round of the third round? It seems like REEZUS is having an advantage here now that we have a ×2 elixir situation, and whoever is going to deal biggest damage right now is reliant on that. As one flying machine has been destroyed, another one has been deployed. Royal recruits coming in, and you have the skeleton barrel receiving damage once again, and the skeleton knight is down. Royal orcs coming in. Lexi's tower is receiving the most. I think Lexie has given up for this, and it goes once again to REEZUS. Was REEZUS betting Lexie during the first match? I don't know. The rate at which he has switched up on him is different. There seems to be something he wants to prove to Lexie right now. And we are in. Is this going to be the deciding match? Are we going to have a break? How is this match going to end? REEZUS and Lexie 1-1 in their original matches. He has dropped a furnace and I believe that's a cool spirit or fire spirit. No, that's a cool spirit. And again, the phoenix is being damaged. Yeah, I don't think the furnace is going to allow the phoenix to resurrect. Yeah, takes him out. Bowler is being, well, Fisherman takes in the bowler and takes him out. Royal Giant is dropping in also. Oh, Berserker is dealing quite the amount of damage to the Royal Giant, but he's being grabbed by Fisherman. And I believe our monk is put out of commission. Electro Dragon in, but Furnace is dropping, has been dropped again. Okay, Electro Dragon has been moved out of the equation. We have Baby Dragon coming in. It seems Lexie is going for an Air Force movement, as he has Phoenix, Electro Dragon, Baby Dragon. But that seems that's not enough. REEZUS, Fisherman, and Royal Giant is coming in. Okay, I think this is going to be the end of this match itself. And yeah, predictions there. Right? Oh no, okay, no. Something else can happen. We still have 1 minute left. But I do not know if Lexie has given up but Lexie drops in the boulder. Yeah, this is bad. This is looking very bad. This is going to be the first 3 crown takeout from REEZUS during this championship. It goes in with style, and now we have REEZUS being the next qualifier in the Stratagem Gauntlet. Congratulations, REEZUS. Our condolences to you, Lexie. See you in the next match. We'll be going on for a break. Thank you very much. Okay, this match was insane. Well, coming up next would be ULTRONSMITH versus STAR. How is that going to happen? We don't know. We do not know, because REEZUS came here with, I'll call it a remontada, because he was down 2-1, and then he came in for the second match and he went in 2-2, which is, I was thinking Lexie had the sound of it, playing it slow with the poison and unique mixture of the Attack Queen coming in. But right now, I don't know anymore. I don't know. I can't even make a decision because I know it was higher on the rankings, but I thought that was due to his appearances than how ferocious he is against Lexie. But yeah, although Lexie took the first round, REEZUS came back and took both rounds at the end. This has been interesting. Actually, the most interesting match because REEZUS has broken so many barriers right now during this tournament. First person to get 2 crowns during a match, first person to get 3 crowns during a match. It has not happened. Most people either go into overtime or they make it a tiebreaker. And REEZUS has broken both sides. I actually want to see how he does on Sunday against his opponent. I have not seen we don't know who it is yet. And it would seem our competitors now, Ultronsmith and Star, are in the match. So let's head in and watch them play. What's going on? Come on, let's go. Okay, we seem to be coming a little bit late, but now we are facing Ultronsmith and Star. Well, Ultron has dropped in Goblin Gang, Golden Knight, Goblin Drill, Barbarian, and Tesla. And while Star has dropped in Furnace, Death Knight, Poison. Oh wait, am I wrong? I think I am wrong. It's that person. He has dropped in a Zap spell, a Ninth Witch, and well, yeah. That has been one tower. Is Star going to come in with? Blade seems to have given up quite early. I don't understand. Star is trolling Blade with the same ferocity, and Blade seems to be taking it quite easily. Second tower, third tower. Wow, that was fast. That was fast. That was fast. We just got in right now. Oh, they've even been playing originally. Okay, so both of them are on 1-1. Sadly, we missed the previous match. Apologies. And this will be the deciding match for the first round. But Blade, I don't know what is. And we are back here. Without any interruption. We have missed a lot of match, but both sides seem equally tied as we are speaking, and Furnace is defending on Ultronsmith's side. In case it was not clear, Ultronsmith is Blade. He's giving me the same trouble XNS gave me yesterday, but hey, let's run with this. I don't know why both sides are spamming, this thing. I think I will be banning this at the next tournament. Oh yeah, that electro spirit dealt a lot damage. And then we have Furnace coming all the way from Ultronsmith's side. death spell, yeah, penalty spell coming in, but it has been defeated by, and now we have the Berserker all the way from Ultronsmith side. So just to list the amount of cards that we have here: Hog Rider, the Log, Berserker, Furnace, Skeleton, Ice Spirit, Lightning Spell, and a Cannon. Meanwhile, on the side of Star, for some reason he has not unleashed his final spell card, but he has Electro Spirit, Goblin Hut, Barbarian Barrel, Valkyrie. I don't know if that's the skeleton bit, and I don't know if that's the skeleton bit, and that's a lot of damage. Blade is dealing heavy damage currently to Star, who is going to take this. I think both of them are aggressive players based on what I'm seeing right now. The way they are eating each other, their style is aggressive, and we have okay, these two they seem to troll each other very often. But Ultron, all the way from 12th position, is in this match, and is he going to be able to do something? I don't know, but based on this first match, they are quite good. It has been aggressive, it has been very short, like very short, despite the interruption that has been coming from my end. Both players seem to know what they are doing. So let's see how it goes. Star versus Ultronsmith, the man in suit, versus STAR.CR himself. Who is going to come out on top? We do not know. And both sides are not ready yet. And they are back. No. Wrong listen. And we are back. Both players are about to begin. Ultron aka Blade and STAR.CR himself round 2 where Blade took position. That was actions emojis. And then we have a golem actions emojis. And then we have a golem coming in. And a royal giant in building. The crown has been taken. Yeah, both of these guys are aggressive. I am not seeing any defensive method right here. It's aggression all the way. Whoever and again this and this. And we are back. How much chaos has happened? Well, both sides seem to be missing a tower. And like I said, aggressive players or Stars Golem seems to be the one carrying the defensive levels now, knowing that Ultron is very aggressive with his playstyle. Since the golem is being used to soak up damage, and soak up damage is doing. The first round of the second round goes to STAR. Oh, okay, that's too early to say. Too early. Yeah, it goes to STAR. Yeah, this is what happens when close friends, or should I say very familiar players, are facing each other. It just seems like an everyday match to them. Okay, we are back. Apparently. And we are back once more. I don't know what I can use to apologize more than this, but yeah. So resuming the match, we currently have all the cards down, and the battle angel has come into place. Hog Rider dealing damage. A will clear out. Is this going to be advisable with the tower, with his healing spell, battle angel? What would she be able to do? Taken out by an electro dragon, and currently the backline of STAR is in danger. So in any situation we are back. We've missed a lot, I have to admit, but both players seem to, they seem to still be struggling. This is something that I could have dropped, but based on stats currently, Ultronsmith doesn't look like it's in a good place at all. We are finally in the tiebreaker. Who loses? And well, STAR gets this match. We are going into a third round. Wow. Second time this is happening today. I know the network hasn't been the best, but I've changed my router sadly twice, service providers twice, and still the same on both sides. So, you know, we're reaching round of 3. And well, sadly, I can't give analysis on the previous matches due to the continuous interruptions. But so far, so good. It's obvious the playstyle they used. Although the previous match, you can chalk that up to them being finally going on the defensive. They've been playing mostly an offensive match, previously. The way they were just going at each other and taking out their bases, their tower very quickly. But this match, it seems they would be going. I don't know. I can't even give any predictions, honestly. But my suspicion is that they might be playing defensive, or they might just push everything in with offense. But let's see how it goes. They are still waiting on them. And we are back into the match. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, this Nigerian network is still kind of ridiculous. Well, UltraSmith seems to have the advantage. But again, this is Clash Royale, and based on what is coming towards Ultron, yeah, there's a high amount of chance that might not move very far. Okay, we have Royale Giant and versus Giant itself. But what is going on? Archers are being dropped currently. That was enough to stop something. They stop everything. No, Prince is going back to contest against the Royal Giant. And then Furnace is coming in with quite the amount of damage. Lightning spell dropped. And suddenly, Blade aka Ultron is on a weaker end. Are we going to be going into overtime once again? What is being dropped? Okay, archers have been dropped, the Prince has been dropped, and now we are going into overtime. So repeating on the cards on both sides, Archer, Minion, Furnace, and wow, Ultron loses this round. This is the third round, by the way, and they are going into their second battle.
Let's make this quick. You want to win a crown for me? Really?
The bandit has been dropped. Oh, am I right? No, that is not right. That's not right. That's a warrior. But now we are seeing poison spell being used, and that's chipping a lot out of Furnace. Goblins dropped, and Ice Spirit dropped. The Berserker has been released.
Now you see me. Eyes on me.
So Boss Bandit currently dealing as much damage as possible, but that's not enough. Berserker alongside Ogrider, and well, I won't say cleared, but yeah, damage is showing. Yeah, quick speed. Furnace has been dropped once more, and poison being used to counter Furnace. Ice Spirits, yeah, Furnace is down. Best strategy right now is to stop him, and he did, but they take this match. Well, Ultronsmith came in to win this match. The real contender on the board. He'll be facing his opponent on Sunday. By Sunday, we should have a final decider on what happens. But you then see you later, and I'll try to work around this network issue that I happen to be having. So yeah, have a nice day and good night, everyone. That's to reach YouTube. Like the event has to reach YouTube before I cancel. It's just going to be another rubbish. Very true.
Usually have a knife.
I have. I can feel it.
I don't know why you do it for.
I can't think about it.
I need to.
Glory, we are going to abandon. Glory, I can't abandon. Glory, they frustrate me for everything. I don't want this job.